And welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Orlea Origins. I am Will, the Halfling Wizard, the Chaos Facilitator for this incredible group of talented nerds. So we're gonna go, nerds, geeks, whatever you want to call it, whatever you would like to refer to yourself as. We're gonna go around and let everybody kind of introduce themselves, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what the question tonight is: what types of seasonings would go well with your character? So we're going to start there. Yeah. And before we get into that, we may have one other joining us. He and his family are on a road trip, and so he's left his laptop at home. So he's going to try to connect on his phone. So we're going to wait. We'll see if that happens. If it happens, yay. If it doesn't, it's all good. So we're going to go clockwise here. We're going to go to my side over here, and we're going to start with Varric.
Hey everybody, I'm Nick. I'll be playing Varric tonight, the Goliath Barbarian. You know what? Since I have been given free creative reign over this world, I'm going to say that this group is allergic to sriracha, and Varric goes very good with sriracha.
Spicy. I like that.
I love that answer.
I love the spicy. Varric is very spicy in this world, so it makes sense. Totally makes sense.
Yeah,
I love that.
Really, Nick, you had to pull the whole wheel there with the whole "I have spoken."
Yep. I love it. All right, Willow.
Hey, I'm Lisa. I play Willow, a druid. I don't know how to describe her now. She is a druid. Let's see, what spice would she be? I'm thinking maybe not necessarily a spice, but sometimes a legal substance, depending on where you're at and what's legal in your state.
Fair enough. Okay. That goes.
Fair.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, Kieran.
Hey, y'all. I'm Kel, also known as Celtic Wyvern King, playing Kieran, our Aesmar Lore Bard. I mean, since this Kieran definitely likes the finer things, being a whole mob boss bit, I think it would be like some sage, parsley, with like a red wine reduced au jus.
Okay. Okay, all right. Love that.
Why am I picturing this Kieran like critiquing them on how they're seen? Like, no.
That is funny. I love that.
I don't know if he'll do that for himself. He might do that for you.
That is awesome. Love everything about that. So, all right. So, before I get into what happened last time, which was something, I am putting the BBE dice away, and I'm pulling out my red dragon dice.
Fuck.
I think it's appropriate. And you know what? I do have, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I do have an orc set. So maybe I'll pull out my orc set instead. Come here, orc set. Come out of there.
I will say, yeah, because your red dragon dice are just as bad as your BBEG dice.
They are. The red dragon dice are lethal.
If I recall, didn't you use that for the final fight in Phase 2?
I did. So I'll pull out my orc dice instead. And I will. They're not as deadly, but they still have a bite. So we will use the orc dice instead tonight. Since, it would be appropriate. So last time we were here, you guys got your asses handed to you. Well, I say that. Y'all were really close. I was actually very surprised that you guys got so close.
If only he was 12 hit points weaker.
True. But alas, he was not. And you were all knocked to 0 hit points, and drug off the field towards the forest. What's happening in the forest, we don't know yet. We're about to find out. But as you are being dragged across the bodies strewn about this battlefield towards the edge of the forest, since you are all unconscious, quote unquote, your subconscious mind is still working. What is going through your heads subconsciously at this moment? And I'm just going to let whoever wants to go first go first.
I think for Kieran, he's probably imagining that he's back in like his version of Orlea at the place he runs. Just going over the logistics of the business, stuff like that. And the fact that there's no one bugging him, he's actually having like a good dream.
Okay. Love that. So, all right, who wants to go next?
I think Varric knew at some level that he was outmatched in that fight. And his subconscious is full of him just doing two things. One, berating himself for not doing better. That's a constant with this one. And two, going over the fight in his head, seeing what he could have done differently. But it's a dreamscape too, so it's very fantastical. So it's not going to be like, held realistic to reality. Yeah. Okay. I could have picked him up by his leg and thrown him into the air,
Okay. Love that. Okay.
I think Willow is just buffering.
Okay. Love that too. Cool. I need everybody to do wisdom saving throws for me, please.
Oh, Lord.
First roll of the evening.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
3.
Oh, yay.
17.
Okay. Kieran?
8.
8. Okay, so Kieran and Varric, I need you guys to pick a number between 1 and 50.
Oh, Lord. That's scary.
The funny part is me and Nick could actually have a funny moment here, reference-wise. But that also might bite us in the ass.
What was it, Varric?
I was at 42.
Okay.
30.
Okay.
Fuck. I don't like that laugh. No, I definitely don't like that laugh.
Okay, I'm gonna send you guys what the roll was, and then I'll send it to you in private chat because I don't want it to be out loud. Willow, I need you to pick a number between 51 and 100.
72.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to send those to you guys here in a minute. So, as you are being drugged to the edge of the woods, you get to the edge of the woods. They, and they're not taking care how they drag you. You're hitting every bump, lump. Oh, hey. Every bump, every stump, everything on your way to the woods. So you're all taking more damage as you go through the woods. And so everybody will take 5 points of damage. So just keep track of this. as they're dragging you across the field. As they get to the edge of the woods, they stop for a moment. And our lovely lead orc, Grishnak, just stops, drops Varric's legs, looks down at him, just sort of chuckles to himself a little bit. In the idea, in that smugness of like, "Ha, I beat you." You know, you come off as this badass, and I literally just whooped your ass. And so then he spits on you.
Ah!
Oh no, it gets worse. And then he urinates on you.
Oh!
Vengeance.
And what weapons did you have on you, Varric?
I had my great axe and a quarterstaff.
Okay. So what is the to hit on the great axe? What's actually? I don't need the hit. What's
10.
the damage on it?
1d12 plus 4.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll 1d12 plus 4 for me.
I don't like this. Roll low, and it rolls a. It's a 14.
As he hits you with your own axe,
of course,
and he leaves it in you. He doesn't even take it out. He just slap, and he just leaves it, and then everyone's laughs. The orcs that are dragging Kieran, they're already very hungry, and they're asking Grishnak if they can start peeling him.
Oh my god!
If they can start flailing him to start peeling the skin off, getting him ready for cooking. And Grishnak says, "No, we wait till we get to camp. Dragging it through the forest is a waste of good meat." They grumble and they pick up and then they keep dragging you. Grishnak calls a couple of other orcs over to grab Varric, and they begin to drag you a lot less daintily than Grishnak did, because he was much more powerful. These guys are not so. So they're having literally, it's sort of like a as they drag you through, which everybody will take an additional 9 points of damage. And eventually you guys get to the camp. They take each of you and they lean you. They basically fold you over like what looks like a fence, basically. And then you're just like, you're face down, you're bent at the waist. They eventually pull the axe out of Varric, toss him over the fence, and they begin to stoke the fires. And I think our other player has entered the building. I'm waiting to see if he's there before I bring him over. I sent him a chat. We'll see if he replies to my chat, if he's capable of doing that. I know he's on his phone, so
I just saw him on mute.
Oh, did you? Okay, then I will bring him in.
Yeah, I just think he's not able to do the camera function.
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. All right.
Hey, buddy.
Yay, you made it.
Christian,
welcome.
Christian.
Hey, guys.
Please save us.
Please save us. So, yes, tell us who you are and who you're playing. The question of the night was, what spices do you think go well with you? But that doesn't make any sense with you because you're not being dragged into the woods.
Oh, goody.
So, yeah. So, yeah.
I'm trying this on my phone, so if I'm slow, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
So I play Mint Orcanus, the what was the what is it? Oh God, I can't even think right now. blood dragon oath
Dude.
thing. It's been a minute. Um, and now it is Mint Orcanis the uh, Scion, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's what I'm playing right now.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. There's no question for you because you weren't here last time. So that's okay.
We
But what
we
you
got this.
witness meant from a distance because you got to this new world and just sort of fucked off, um, which is, very Mint.
Yeah, especially this Mint.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And so what you witness is a battle. You every once in a while you look over and see them fighting these orcs, and eventually they get defeated, and you see them dragging them into the woods. So the very last thing you see is Grishnak, the largest orc, the leader, takes Varric's axe and just plants it into his chest or in his body somewhere, and then they drag them all into the forest and disappear. So what do you do?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Loud and
you.
clear.
Okay, all right. Mint. So he watches this unfold, and um, he'll kind of sigh, and he'll just kind of like pinch the bridge of his nose, and he will, I guess, watch as they get dragged away. And there's a part of him that really doesn't see any reason why he should care, but then he just kind of like thinks to himself, um, I hate to see wasted potential. And then he'll kind of follow.
Okay, love that. All right, so you follow them through the woods. I'm going to say you keep up with them pretty well. So, and I'm going to say I'm going to go ahead and just give you stealth because you're itty bitty. They're not paying attention. They didn't know you were there, so we're just going to say you're being pretty stealthy. But you see them stop. You see them stopping. You hear them talk about skinning Kieran. And then Grishnak saying, no, that'll just be a waste of meat. Um, uh, and then you see them drag on. And then eventually they get back to their camp. So, what do you do? So, you see they have tossed them over a fence, waiting to be gutted, basically. So, Mint. And
Um,
they're at zero, they're at negative hit points at this point, every one of them.
approximately how many orcs are we talking about here?
Also, y'all took another 4 damage when they threw you over the fence. You're looking at probably a good baker's dozen that you can see.
Oh God.
And now they are
Okay.
spread out. They're not all congregated in one spot. This camp is pretty big. So you can see them in the distance, but where you're sort of like where your friend or your party members are, there's probably about 4 or 5 maybe, including Grishnak, which is the gigantic one.
Hmm. Okay. Let me see. I guess I'm going to try to find maybe one of the orcs on the maybe like outskirts that's kind of isolated or by themselves.
Okay. Now, which will be pretty easy. As you kind of walk kind of around the perimeter of the camp, now I will need you to do a stealth check at this point.
Okay. Let me I might go silent because I'm tabbing over to my dice roller.
You're fine.
Okay, that's a 17.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so he will, if he can, he's going.
Oh, we lost you audio.
Sorry, it's I'm trying to
You're good.
read something and it'll cut me off. So he's going to try to get close within not mm, within 10 feet of this orc. So he's going to try to get that close.
Okay. Yeah, you're totally able to. Okay. So you sneak up on this orc who is washing his loincloth.
Okay, let me see. I'm just trying to read and see
You're
if
okay.
this thing. Okay, I'm going to attempt a psionic ability called Psychic Domination on him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me. Let's see it. I'm trying to see if I can read it. I don't know if it'll. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Now we can't. For those of you watching, that's our. He's on his phone, so when he goes to read something, it mutes him. So, or you know what I mean. But he's there, everybody. So.
Okay. I'll give you the cliff notes.
Okay.
It needs to make an intelligence save. If it fails, I choose its actions and movements as long as I maintain concentration.
Okay.
So it needs to beat an 18.
Okay. Well, meets it, beats it. You got an
Oh
18.
dang. Okay. Um. Well, I'm assuming that that's going to grab its attention because I'm sure it's.
So you do this, and he's just sort of like he does that stop, and he kind of perks up, and he looks around, doesn't see you, so he just goes back to washing his loincloth.
Okay, he's going to attempt it again with
Mm-hmm.
another ability called
Okay.
Broken Will, which
Okay.
does the same thing. He's
Okay.
just gonna, yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay. He failed that one.
okay.
Yeah, because
So
he rolled a 9.
he'll kind of like, as he notices the first attempt didn't work, he'll kind of place his hand on his mind, one hand on his mind and one hand outstretched,
Mm-hmm.
and um, he'll say something like, "Sometimes stupid minds take more power," and then he'll just, add
Okay.
some more umph. And as he notices the mind control take effect, he'll kind of step out from I guess, from hiding,
Okay.
and he'll look at the orc and he'll say, "I need you to go in there and oh wait, but are they unconscious?"
Yeah, they're unconscious.
He knows. Does Mint saw them go
Yeah,
unconscious,
you
right?
saw them. Yeah, you saw them you saw them go down. You saw them drag them in, throw them over the thing. They're not moving. I mean,
Okay.
they're just
So
unconscious.
then he'll say, he'll say, tell me a discreet way to get in.
He goes, "What does discreet mean?"
I need to sneak in, you idiot.
Oh, okay. I would say quietly.
You know what? Just go kill your leader. He's just gonna sit outside and wait.
Okay.
His
He
plan
goes
is just
off.
going to be to go and one by one send each one that he can mind control to go kill the leader.
Okay, I love that. So this one is not going to survive the attack.
He's
He
just kind of, I guess,
is.
watching from like the wooden beams, like in between the beams, to see if this thing can succeed.
Yeah, so what you see is you see this orc just sort of lumber towards the main tent in the camp and draws his weapon and goes inside. And you hear a bunch of you can see like the shadows, you know, and yeah, the big one just completely kills the small one. Literally brings his head out and says, "Anybody else want to try?" and throws it into the fire.
Well, now we're down to 12. Okay. So he's going to go walk over to the next one that's kind of alone.
Okay.
Yeah. And oh man, I don't, you know what? Let me see. Just give me 1 second. I think he has a
You're
healing
good.
ability.
You're good.
Um,
This break brought to you by Halfling Wizard merch. Go check out our merch store. We have really cool merch. This is one of them. This is our 15-ounce mug, one of our 15-ounce mugs. This is the to-do list mug from our Jurassic Park one-shot. It says, my to-do list, 1, coffee, 2, avoid being eaten by a dinosaur. Funny fact about this is I actually wrote a play based on this. So, yay. But we also, and you can see the one Lisa was holding, that's from our Wind Riders campaign. But go check it out. We have t-shirts, we have all kinds of stuff. Go check it out. All proceeds go back to the channel to help us continue keeping the lights on. Back to
slight,
you.
slight change of plans. Is there? I'm assuming that there's like trees.
Oh yeah. On the
Okay,
perimeter? Yeah.
he's gonna climb a tree and try to
Okay.
get a good vantage, like a good visual vantage point. And his
Okay.
goal is to be 120 feet, like within that range of all the orcs.
Well, you won't be able to get all of them in the 120 feet.
Okay, well, I guess just most of them.
Yeah. Because the camp is
Okay.
huge. I mean, it's massive.
Okay. He'll just look for a spot where he can see as many as he can within that range.
Oh yeah, you can get to a vantage point where you can see all of them, but not reach all of them.
Okay.
So
Um,
you could probably get a good portion. Probably, depending on where you are, I'm gonna say you could probably see about 8 of them, maybe like within that 120.
okay.
I love that.
He's he is going to so this ability that I might have him use, it only affects a 20-foot cube, I believe.
Okay,
It's a 20-foot cube.
we lost you again.
I'm sorry, it's 120. I'm sorry, it's a 20-foot cube
Uh-huh.
within 120 feet. So it
Okay, so
is,
anywhere within that 120.
yeah. So he can't hit all of them at once, but he can hit somebody within the
Oh, you
120.
could get a good 3 or 4 of them at least.
Okay, so he'll kind of focus on the 3 or 4 that he can target,
Okay,
and from the trees he's going to use pause for suspense.
of course.
It's called Psychic Crush,
Okay,
and they need to make an intelligence saving throw.
okay,
Um, if they fail, they take full damage. If they succeed, they take half.
okay.
and it's just a oppressive psychic energy just slams down on top of them.
Okay, and you said an intelligence save. Is that what it was?
Yes, and they'll have to beat a 18.
Okay, so that one failed. That one failed. Ooh, that one really failed. That one did not. That was a nat 20 on that one. But three of the four failed.
Okay, I rolled 47 psychic damage as he does the ability and tries to melt their brains.
Okay. So that's 23. And you said the if you succeed, it's half, right?
Let me check again really quick.
Okay.
Yeah, it says on a successful attack, they take the damage and they are stunned, and on a successful save, they take half damage and are not stunned.
Okay, got it. All right, cool. So yeah, you pounce on them magically, and they kind of just go yeah, like a brain freeze. They're like ooh 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 ooh. The one's just sort of like oh okay whatever, and keeps doing his thing. The other three are very much like my head. It's like a hangover.
So it doesn't look like they're based off of what he's observing. This is to them more of an annoyance than it is.
Yeah. The three that failed, they're stunned. So they are just sort of standing there like, what's happening to my brain?
I guess
The other
can I
one,
roll to see if you know how like in fourth edition you could see if somebody was like bloodied, like at half health or whatever.
oh right. I mean, you can do
Can
an
I?
insight. You can do an insight check.
Yeah, can I like do like an insight to see if it
How
was it
effective?
was very effective in Pokemon terms?
Sure. Go ahead and roll your insight.
Okay. All right, let me roll that. Okay, I probably don't see much. That's a 7.
Yeah, no. It just looks. They do the thing you can observe is that they are stunned. They are stopped in their tracks and they're just sort of holding their temples. But you can't tell whether it's having that big of an effect on them or not.
Hmm. Okay, plan B is does anything look flammable in the camp?
Well, everything. It's
Okay,
like,
good. He's just gonna kind of like make a note and then he's just gonna move on to the next planet. You know,
okay,
so, like unfazed by the setback, he's just gonna look and start looking for anything that can be set fire
okay,
and
fair enough.
look for the best thing to set fire to, I
Cool.
suppose. Like
Okay, I'll let you roll an intelligence check, or actually, or you could do perception. Let's do either intelligence or perception. I'll let you choose. But while you're doing that, um, unobserved by you meant because they're kind of on the other side of some stuff. They're preparing the others for evisceration. Basically, they have Kieran tied up by his ankles and raised up in a tree. They have Willow tied up by her ankles and up in a tree. However, Varric, they have him tied to a post completely with his hands behind his back. They have you completely stood up. They have literally like tied logs to your legs to keep you from slumping down.
So
And
a
they have,
place of honor is what I'm hearing.
yeah, sure. um, as they sort of tied you to this massive tree, basically, um, dead tree in the center, not in the center, but sort of over by where the leader's tent is. And Grashnik comes over to you and stabs you with this thing. It's this vile looking thing. It looks like a shot almost, but it has no plunger really. It just sort of just has a very sharp point, and he stabs it into your chest and just squeezes. And this sort of glittery, not glittery, but sort of iridescent purple liquid, he injects it into you. At which point, and it injects, and then we see that sort of hits your veins, and there's these purple veins all over you, and then suddenly your eyes open, and you can see everything that's happening. You cannot speak, you cannot move, but you can certainly see what's happening. As the liquid penetrates the eyes and sort of keeps the lids open. So you can't even close your eyes. As Grishnak is standing right in front of you. And he says, I think I'll let you watch your friends die.
Can I scowl at least? Can I give him a mean scowl? No? Damn.
No muscle movement whatsoever. And he just sort of walks away. And you can see in front of you, you can see Kieran and Willow hanging from a tree as they are sharpening knives, getting ready to skin them both. They're getting a fire ready. They're getting all of that. So, okay.
Yeah.
So what is going through Varric's mind at this point? Because your mind is absolutely active at this point.
There's the constant background drumbeat of must kill Krishnak, must kill Krishnak. The usual.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
I don't know if you've ever seen Kill Bill.
Oh, yeah.
The scene where Uma Thurman's in the van and they wiggle your big toe.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to will your body to move. That, like I said before, Varric is a hammer and all of his problems are nails. So brute force is the way he's trying to do this. He's just trying to sheer willpower his body into moving again.
Okay. Cool. So we'll get to that for sure. All right. So Mint.
Okay. The roll was a 17.
And was it perception or intelligence?
Perception.
Okay, so as you're searching this camp, one, you can see that the tents are obviously flammable. So they would go up in flames pretty easily. There are some wagons as well that look like they either have supplies or something in them. There's crates and barrels inside those. But one thing that catches your eye is what looks like explosives almost, maybe not quite, but it looks kind of explosive-y. Like it could blow up if I put enough fire on it. It's not like dynamite or gunpowder or anything like that, but it looks like something that looks like basically, I don't know if you guys are familiar about exploding cotton bales, because cotton bales will explode if they get too hot. So kind of something like that. It's not necessarily a cotton bale, but it's something that's compact and sort of fibrous. And it looks like if it was hit with enough heat, it would they'd probably pop.
Oh.
And if not kill a lot of people, it would at least cause a major distraction.
Oh my. Okay. So he will. Is it within 120 feet?
Oh yeah. It's very close.
Okay. So if it's within 120 feet, he's going to use his other ability, which is, I think. Okay, it's called Animate Fire, and as long as he maintains his concentration, he summons It doesn't say what kind. It just says a fire elemental.
Okay. You can
Um,
decide what that elemental looks
uh,
like.
okay, it'll be what does it look like? It looks like a dragon. Yeah, he'll fire a fire elemental that kind of
Okay.
has dragon-like properties, I guess.
Okay.
And he will telepathically tell it to move to those barrels and cause as much fire as possible.
Okay.
He'll
How big
say,
is this dragon elemental?
well, that's what I'm trying to see. I don't know if it's any larger than a medium or a large. Let me see. Um,
You're all white again. Yes, you are.
sorry, one second. I'm trying to
You're
find it.
fine. You're totally fine.
Yeah, so it just says see monster manual stat block, but it doesn't tell me if it's a medium, large, or what kind of elemental it is. It doesn't give
Well,
me any frame of reference, so I'll let you decide.
I'm going to let you decide what size you want it to be. It could be small, medium, or large.
Oh, well then let's go big or go home. Let's go with large.
Okay. All right. So
And
you
and
pop off this large elemental in the shape of a dragon or with dragon characteristics.
yeah, and he'll say burn absolutely everything.
Okay. And it does. It begins to set fire to everything. Tents go first, then, goes from tent to tent. The orcs are going crazy. They're trying to put fires out. They're trying to fight off this elemental. What's the elemental's AC?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's okay. This is a fire elemental.
Yeah,
Here, I can grab
I'm
it real
okay
quick.
with you deciding on the spot what
That's
it
fine.
has.
Yeah, I'll find out real quick. I can do that. Here it is. Do. It is, or it has. I'm not 100% too familiar with the elemental folks. It is. It has an AC of 13,
Okay.
and and I'll let you keep track of its hit points. 102 hit points.
Okay.
So, all right. So they're fighting at it. Let's see. That's one hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. Dang. Ooh, that's a big old miss. That's a hit. Okay, so that's 3 hits and the rest were misses. So So they're gonna take. Let's see. Where are you at? There you are. It's 14. It's 25. So your elemental takes 50 points of slashing damage. And it's going to get some really good hits on them. I'm not going to roll for them. I'm just going to assume that he hits, and I'll give them max damage from him.
Okay.
So,
Sweet.
so they're fighting. They're having a good old fight over there. So now
I tried to update
you
my
have.
avatar.
Oh yeah. You have officially distracted them. So
Okay,
what
yeah.
do you,
So
what do you want
Mint
to do now?
will he'll use his nomadic step to uh, teleport towards, I guess, whoever he sees closest to him that I guess seems to be left unattended.
Of the party?
Yeah.
You're gonna see Kieran probably hanging from the tree before you see
Okay.
anybody
Can he?
else.
Uh, he'll teleport, I guess, to the
Okay.
tree and try to do it so that he's up where the ropes are
Yeah, you can do that.
the
Yeah.
uh, and if he does that successfully, he'll make an attack, I guess, on the ropes with his dagger.
Okay. Yeah. So you're able to teleport to the tree, the branch that Kieran's uh, feet are tied to, and yeah, you can. I mean, you can. I'm just gonna say that your hit will break the rope because it's not like, and it's not a special rope or anything. It's literally.
Oh, you know what would be funny? I don't know if he's close enough for this because he has psionic restoration, so he could boop him and like bring him back to, and then cut the rope, and then he'll
Yeah.
get a chuckle out of it, like he'll be like, because it's
You'd have
you
to
know.
you'd have to climb down him to boop him, and then and if you're wanting to boop him on the nose, but otherwise you could reach down and just touch him.
Yeah, like his feet. Like I was thinking, like he
Yeah,
just boops his feet.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay,
you can reach his feet.
okay, yeah, he'll go like he'll kind of lean down and then like I need to see what the ability says really quick. Sorry.
You're good. No, no, you're fine. So Kieran, I think he's gonna bring you out of your unconsciousness.
Yep. Don't worry, I know what's about to happen. Oh, god damn it.
Uh,
Okay, so it says per point spent. I'm going to spend 7 points.
okay.
That should heal 1d8 per point spent. Oh shoot, but I don't know if I have enough to do that for everybody. I'll do well. The first one will be he'll get the big heal, congratulations, and then everyone else has to get smaller heals. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let me roll it really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad. 35 health.
Okay. Does that bring you to consciousness?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
And then as soon as he sees his eyes open, he cuts the rope.
Okay. So that moment right before the rope cuts, what Kieran? I mean, you open your eyes and you find you realize you're hanging upside down.
Yeah. So as soon as I wake up, because goddamn, I had it. Anyway, just gonna go like, stop stealing my bones. And I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And he just keeps on counting.
Then he cuts the rope, and down you go.
Yep.
Luckily, you're not very high. You're probably about 3 feet up off the ground.
Yeah.
But your head hits the ground. Boom, first. And then
Please
you
tell
look
me
up.
please tell me that makes me stop counting. Like I'm not.
Yeah, it does. It makes you stop counting.
This guy, if I had to keep counting bones.
But then you see Mint up in the tree.
It's like it's like you couldn't have done that after I was on the ground.
No, it had to happen this way.
It had to happen.
It was the only way.
Why couldn't you be more like the Mint from my world?
He sounds like a chump.
At that point, Kieran, you realize all of the chaos that's happening in the camp right now. There's a large fire elemental setting fire to everything. It's like orcs running around trying to put fires out. You do see Willow hanging upside down.
Yeah, so knowing that most of my stuff kind of got used up during our fight, I'm gonna go over to Willow. Like, let's hope the druid still has something to give. Because my head. And I'm going to use Cure Wounds at let's do 5th level. Yeah, because I still have a couple slots left at 5th level.
Okay.
So Willow, that's going to give you 31 hit points. Um, and at that point, Kieran's just going to be like trying to find a place where he can kind of figure out, like, get a better look at everything, while also stop seeing stars because he's still hit his head.
Fair enough. And also, Mint, you're still on the branch, even where Willow's attached as well.
Oh, great. So when he sees him heal Willow, he's going to say, think fast, and he's going to cut the next rope.
Oh my god.
So, and she comes falling down. What do you do, Kieran?
I'll try and catch her, yeah.
I'm going to do a dexterity save.
Because he may be again like a mob boss type person from his world, but he's still got some chivalry.
That's fair. That's
He says save.
Yeah, okay. Like a dexterity, not a save, a roll. Sorry,
roll. My bad. Okay, let me redo that because
that's okay.
I actually rolled as a save. Not that it was going to be much better. That's a 9.
Okay, well, you're able to catch Willow, but you both fall to the ground. She seems a lot heavier than she should. And you go down to the ground. Mint, you see this happen.
Yeah, I imagine it's like one of those diving arms out type catches where I land prone.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh damn.
I was gonna like kind of roll over and look up at the branch and go, "You are a pain in the ass, goblin."
I've been called worse. And he'll kind of glance over to look at the fire elemental just to see how it's doing.
It's doing okay so far. It's getting pretty weak. Its glow is starting to go down. But he did take out a few of the orcs while he was doing his thing.
Okay. He has to stay within 120 feet of it. So
yeah, it's not. It hasn't left your distance yet. Well, it's not ever. It's not going to. It's gonna, because where you are now is pretty close to everything.
Okay.
So he's able to he'll just basically come towards you, basically. You will hear some loud explosions happen, and you'll see things flying into the air as those bundles begin to pop.
Good.
And they're laying waste. I mean, they're pretty powerful when they pop. So, so also everybody roll perception real quick. If you get above a 16, just let me. If you don't get above 16, don't worry about it. Okay, so Varric's above a 16.
So nat 1 for 18.
Oh well, hey, 18's great. So
soft 20 for 20.
Fair enough. So Varric, you can see everything happening. Go ahead.
I had an 18.
18. All right. So everybody can see. Well, we'll start with Varric's point of view. You see all of this happen. You see Mint appear, cut Kieran down, cut Willow down. You see them healing and doing all their stuff. And then you can see and you can hear the explosions happening. Now everybody else, as you're all like sort of there, you look over and you see Varric tied to this tree like a trophy. I mean, he's just sort of, he's like tied up on the tree. So his feet are not on the ground. He's tied up on the tree, like literally like a trophy.
How far away is he?
He's probably about 40, 50 feet.
I say, with Willow Conjure, we like, do you mind getting off my arms now so I can get up?
Oh, that's funny.
She will. My apologies. She jumps down.
Okay. All right. So what
Is
these do?
anyone around? Is anyone around Varric?
No, they're all too focused on what's happening in the camp.
And I
Okay.
will look up at Mint and say, "Perhaps could I borrow your knife?"
My my knife? Absolutely not.
Yes.
Your bones aren't worth enough to pay for this thing, honey. I'm sorry.
This Mint's a dick.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look for any other thing I could use to cut Varric's binding. His ropes.
I mean, he still has his knife on him. Or not his
Oh, he
knife, his
does.
axe. He still has his axe. It's sort of sitting next to the tree.
Okay, so I have a 40-foot movement, so I'm gonna run to him
Okay.
and take that axe.
Roll a strength check for me.
Not a saving throw. This would be strength. $15.
You pick it up, kinda. It's very heavy. It's you sort of you're not able to get it over your head though.
Okay. If I can hold it with two hands, at least I can saw at the ropes with it.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get it up high enough and kind of like slowly up and
Oh,
down.
I was gonna say because I'm trying to remember because this works on items too, like where I don't have to target a person, right? Okay, cool. So seeing Willow, like even though they are to lift it, make it a little easier because Kieran really does not want to do any more heavy lifting. So might as well get the big guy down. I'm gonna cast Reduce on the axe.
Oh, okay.
So it will go because it's a two-handed weapon. So I guess so I guess it'll go down to one-handed maybe at that point. How do you
Yeah.
want to describe that?
Sure. It's big. I mean, it's bigger than Willow. I mean, it's like
It's something
so
like a large creature would carry.
Yeah, it'll shrink down to her size
Okay,
where she's able to pick
All
it
right.
up fully.
there you go. I've done my contribution. That's what he shouts to Willow.
Okay. Love it. Okay, so you cut the ropes.
Yep.
Okay, so you cut the ropes, and Varric literally just falls to the floor, to the ground.
Um. mm, 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 mm. And I would like to cast Lesser Restoration on him
Okay,
to see if that will bring him back to his senses.
okay. So you cast lesser restoration.
Yes.
Okay. It does seem to have a little bit of an effect, but doesn't seem to have enough effect to bring him out of whatever's got him. You do see the purple veining sort of retreat a little bit, but not enough to snap him out. And eventually they just sort of
Okay.
pull right back in.
All right, then I will try. Come on. Where's all my spells I just put in?
Mm-hmm.
Mint will say perhaps if we combined our efforts,
Okay.
and he'll offer to basically cast the psionic version of, I think that along with hers, like maybe if they do it at the same time.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
y'all can try that. So lesser restoration and then your version of it. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, it's called Restore Vigor, and it will.
Oh, okay.
It says it like restores ability. Let me see. Let me read it really quick.
You're good.
Remove any reductions to one of its. So it can remove any effect that reduces its ability scores. Um, Reduce any effect that reduces its hit point maximum, or remove one level of exhaustion.
Okay.
So I don't
All
know
right.
if that helps,
That's
but
yeah.
he'll.
Let me see. I shall roll a D100 and see what we get. Okay. So, with the combined efforts of Mint and Willow, you see the purple veining begin to dissipate out of away from his sort of out of his veins. So his veins go normal. Varick, the fluid in your eye just dissipates, just goes away. So now you're able to blink, and now you're able to you can start moving the big toe,
Hmm.
and then you can move all your toes. Then you can flex your foot, and it happens pretty progressively, but it is literally one bit at a time. Again, thumbs start to move, then you can move your forefingers, middle fingers, then the whole hand, the wrists, to the elbows, to the shoulders, and it eventually works its way into your core, and you're able to get up. You're able to move now.
He's gonna put himself up on all fours, sit back on like in kind of a crouch position, and just do an encore.
And you're at 1 hit point.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna try and drag himself to his feet
Okay.
and just kind of gauge how his body's feeling.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're able to, like, if you use the tree to kind of crawl yourself up, and you're able to stand, quote unquote. It's very wobbly. It's very weak. You obviously can tell that you are nowhere near where you want to be to do what you want to do.
Which is kill Krishnak. Yeah.
Right. Correct.
Okay. So he's going to grab his great axe, holster it on his back.
So remember, it is smaller now.
Oh,
It's half the size.
did he see that? He didn't see that happen, did he? Or
He didn't
did he
see it.
that
He did not see it
Okay.
happen. But
He was like,
yeah.
this will have to do, I suppose. And instead of keeping it on his back, he's going to put it onto his waist
Fair enough.
and
that.
make his way over to the group.
Well, I was gonna say once Varick's out of it and after he puts on his hip, that's when I'll break concentration and it'll go back up to its normal size.
Nice.
You month.
So you like, all right, there it is, and then suddenly it just goes whoop. Yeah, and it's like, and let's see if it cuts you.
Oh God.
No, it does not. That was a
oh,
natural
thank
one
God.
on my point. So
Oh, thank God, that was not my intent there.
yeah, so that 1 hit point's hanging out there, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, he's gonna not even be angry that it grew again. He's just like old friend. Put it onto his back.
And while you're kind of doing all that, you hear these explosions that are still going on, by the way. And also, our poor elemental has extinguished. But the fires are still very big, and they're blazing, and those bales are exploding and taking out basically the whole camp. And it is working its way towards you guys, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
I'm not sure about people from
Yes.
your area, but I'm not fireproof.
You see this version of Mint just sitting on the branch, kicking his feet, watching everything burn.
Just
These,
explosions.
As Varric turns to go walk away, he's like, "Mint, may I be so honored as to carry you on my shoulder?"
Yeah, whatever. And he just
You honor me
jumps
this
down.
day.
Okay. So I'm assuming you jump down and ride on his shoulder.
yeah, he'll kind of he'll have one foot on one shoulder and then one foot on his head, like a captain kind of directing a ship
I love
pose.
it. How very
Nice.
Captain Morgan of you.
Yeah.
Love
I
it.
love it. Okay.
Okay. So what do y'all do? So things are exploding. Fire is burning.
Varric's leaving.
I'll say
Okay.
when Varric made the whole comment about being fireproof, he's going like, yeah, that would be the same for my world. And I've already started moving ahead before like Ben even got his head.
Willow, what about you? They're all taking
Oh
off.
yeah. Yep.
All right. So as you guys are exiting, Varric, you may roll a perception check for me, please. I mean, everybody can roll if they want to, but this is really kind of focused towards you. But everybody can roll to see if they hear what they hear.
23.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
Mint is he's got a nat one.
Okay. He's enjoying the ride.
He's too busy enjoying the fire
21.
and
Yeah. So you all hear Kieran and Willow a little clearer than Varric, but Varric hears it as well. You hear this guttural like yell as you hear this Varric. And if you look back, Varric, you'll see the fire is just engulfing everything, and you see Grishnak standing in the middle of this blaze, just like Varric.
He's gonna stop, turn around, and face Gershnak. I'll give your father my regards.
Love it. Do a dexterity save for me.
It's a 15.
Okay. As you're like, I give my regards to your whatevers. You hear this as an arrow pierces your shoulder.
Fuck.
Oh God.
Taking you down to 0 hit points again. As you literally just fall straight back.
oh man.
Oh my God.
Wait. What happens to
Mint is gonna Mint is gonna try to Captain Jack Sparrow when he's like walking off onto the pier.
Oh yeah. Just steps onto a branch and just like love it. Okay. So Varric is down.
Yeah, I was gonna look at everyone and go like, none of us can lift him, can we?
Worth it.
No, but I can cast healing word.
Worth it.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, go right ahead because I'm out of healing. So
Okay.
Yeah, I'll cast healing word,
Okay.
which let's see. 2d4 plus ability modifier. So 2d4 plus 4. So 3d4. Not much, but so 9. At least it wakes you up.
Hey, yeah, 9's enough to get you up on your feet.
Woo. All right, we good to go? Nah.
Kieran's going to look at Varric as he's getting up, going like, looks like someone can't handle their shots as he walks away.
Ha 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 ha. Love it. Okay. So, Mint, do you step down back onto his shoulder?
I think he'll just because he's noticing that he's a target for arrows, so he'll just kind of hop down and just walk next to him, just kind of like side eyeing him.
Okay. As out of the forest you all go, as the blaze behind you gets bigger and bigger. Eventually, you walk back out onto the battlefield. If you turn and look behind you, you'll see the glow of the fire in the distance as it lights up the sky. That's funny. So, yeah. What do you guys do next? So you step back out onto the field. Oh, you're far enough away from the orc camp. What do y'all do now?
Uh,
I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry.
Oh yes.
Perhaps we should seek cover instead of remaining in the open.
yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Also,
right.
Varric, I need you to do a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Who?
Varric.
Oh shit! Come on. Oh, that's a 19.
All right, that's good. So, as you're sort of walking out of the woods and you walk into this open forest and you kind of look around, you suddenly have this wave of nausea. It's you're not actually nauseous, but it's that feeling of nausea just sort of just a wave over you, just hits you, and everything kind of like everything you look at kind of has like a wave pattern, and then eventually it clears up. I mean, you get a little dizzy. You don't fall down or anything, but it's sort of like whoa.
Did anyone else see that?
No,
'Cause-
nobody else saw it.
Oh my, must be leftovers from that weird purple crap he put into my chest. Oh,
Okay.
Hearing that statement, because Kieran had no idea what happened while they were unconscious, like, what freaky stuff were you two into?
Grishnak, he has a purple concoction that he stole from the elves. It basically paralyzes your body and makes your mind alive, but your body dead.
You wouldn't happen to have swiped any of that, did you?
He's gonna lift up his shirt and kind of like look at the wound where he injected. He's like, "You might be able to get some from right here."
One, Varric, you got a potion of healing from Slayer. Two,
Oh, thank you,
now
sir.
Kieran is given Mint the side eye, the same one that he was giving Varric.
Now, if you're interested in gathering some of that, you're welcome to do a medicine check or an investigation check of the wound to see if
Okay.
there's any residuals.
He'll try. He'll try to do it. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's an 18.
Okay. So as you sort of heat Shavaric's like, yeah, you can look here. And I mean, you just like immediately go. And then you do see around the wound, you do see a little bit of purple liquid just sort of hanging. It's dry, but it's there. You could probably reconstitute it.
Yeah, I don't know if he has, like, this version of him has, like, what he has besides his primary equipment.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say that I'm pretty sure he has, like, gold pouches and stuff. So he'll try to scrape it into that, I guess, container.
Yeah,
and then
you're able to scrape it into the container. Doesn't feel very good, Varric, but as he's scraping at the wound.
This will only sting a little bit.
I think only because it's mint. Like anyone else were to do this, they would be on the ground. But only because it's mint, and the mint in this world is like his savior.
Fair enough. Okay. Love it.
So, do we have our weapons? Did they take them away from us?
No, they didn't. They didn't. They didn't need to because so all intents and purposes, y'all were dead.
Okay, so I had a dagger then, but good to know.
That's okay. Yeah, you have all your weapons.
Awesome.
All right, so where do you guys go from here? So you know that you have to, or you'll hear the voice of the game master saying, "Ooh, tick tock, time's running out. You better find your counterpart before it's too late." as the laugh echoes on the wind.
Well, if my counterpart is anything like me, he'll be hungry. And he's going to try to think, like, picturing where he is in the world, trying to think of, like, the closest town where they can go get some food.
Oh my
And that's, like,
God.
that's probably likely where this guy's, like, because my Kieran probably took him there.
Yep. Okay. So do we head there?
He's gonna propose it, but
Okay.
it's up to it's up to Mint, really. Mint is the one leading this.
I love that he's the leader in this world. Okay. So Mint, what do you say?
um, he'll kind of like look at all of them, and he'll he'll raise up a hand, and he'll say, "We need to discuss something first. I want to be clear. I didn't save any of you. I invested in you. I'm somewhere where I don't want to be. I need to get back to where I was, and you're going to help me do that."
Okay. All right.
It would be my honor.
Willow's
When
all involved. Willow's all involved in looking at the trees.
Kieran just hears it and
And
thinks to himself, like, God, I thought my ego was big.
uh, and then he'll just say, "Yeah, that sounds good. Whatever. Just you best. So go get you." And just kind of shrugs.
Love it. So I have a Varric of this world. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Mint in your world?
So that's the thing. There's like portraits of him, statues of him. Like there are like temples of Mint kind of dotted all throughout the landscape. No one's
Okay.
ever actually seen him.
Okay.
It's just the idea, like the mission that he put everybody on of like find people that are traveling, help them, protect them, and then bring them into the mission, and they will go. It's basically a pyramid scheme.
That's awesome. I love that. Okay, fair enough. What about the Willow of this world?
If Varric ever meets the Willow of this world and recognizes her for her role that she played in his history, he would probably kill her on the spot.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
So
Fair
yeah,
enough.
she's the one that led the druids that killed all the Goliaths up on the mountain.
Oh, love that. Okay, cool.
So I'm trying to remember if I've ever said my name. I don't think I have.
No, I don't think you have either.
Good thing.
Okay, cool. So I need everybody except for Mint to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right. Roll which one again? Sorry.
Wisdom save.
All right.
Everyone except Mint.
19.
Okay.
That's
15.
8.
15 and an 8. Okay. So going from highest to lowest, Willow, the thing that happened to Varric earlier happens to you. You get this sort of like a nauseous feeling. You're not nauseous, but you have that, that body feel, and the whole
Right.
world kind of waves. and then you get a
Ooh.
little dizzy, and then it just corrects itself.
Ooh.
Kieran, it's the same thing but more intense for you, to the point where you have to go down to one knee and just sort of like you're gonna throw up, but you're not. You don't. But you are also very dizzy, and the world kind of waves and wiggles a little more, and then it just sort of stops, and you're normal again.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Varric.
when
Oh, go ahead. No,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna say, yeah, when that happens, when Kieran's down on one knee, he's like, "Oh God, someone give me a vodka martini or something."
Love it. Varric,
Willow
it
says,
hits. Go ahead.
Willow says, oh, plot twist.
Love it. Varric, it hits you like a ton of bricks. I mean, you go down to on all fours. I mean, it has knocked the wind out of you. The world is chaos around you. It's in and out of reality. The sky's turning different colors. You're seeing the battlefield as it is, then you see it as it was, then you see it as it will be. It's like changing. It's like very quickly. It's so fast. That's what's making you nauseous and dizzy, and then eventually it snaps back to where you are.
Varric is probably going to get sick all over the ground if that's the case. He's just on all fours.
Just heaving.
Yeah, just heaving.
Okay. And you all hear the tick tock, tick tock, time is running out as it echoes out.
So, did the current version of us do we understand what's happening? Have we heard this voice? Did it say anything to us?
Nope. Well, I mean, that voice said it to everybody. You all hear that voice when it speaks.
Right, but we don't have any clue what.
Nope. What it's talking about? Absolutely not.
Okay.
But it seems urgent.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So
I just freed up a lot of room. Oh.
all right. So you guys are heading to this town that you believe that your Kieran would have taken this other Varric. Okay. So you guys head towards this town. It's probably a half day's walk. Through that half day walk, you guys will be hit 2 more times with that feeling. And I'm going to say that doesn't affect you like it did that time, but it does affect you all. You do get dizzy. The closer you get to this little town, the more and I'm going to loosely call it visions. The idea of you seeing the landscape change very quickly, very fast in front of you, and then snaps back to where you are, your reality, to reality. It is a little overwhelming at times, but you guys are able to maintain and kind of fight your way through it. So you get to the edge of the town. So you get to the edge of this little town, and this little town. The name of the little town is called Tomorrow. And you go into the town, and I'm assuming, Varric, you know where to go. I'm assuming you know where this tavern or whatever it is located.
Oh yeah. It's smack right in the middle of town.
Okay. So you lead the party into the middle of town. As you get closer, as you kind of walk up onto this tavern inn, that feeling that you had been hitting hits you super hard. Like for a moment. For a moment, you are literally like taken out of reality. And you see a world of ash and just devastation. The town around you just is gone. It's literally cinders. There, I mean, the forest around is gone. It's a wasteland, and you see all of this, and what else you see is you see yourself standing across from you. Suddenly you turn and there you are. um and you find yourself being drawn to that other version of you, or that other whatever it is, to where you when you collide, it is like a nuclear explosion. And then that's when you see the village that was there just wiped out of existence, the forest wiped out of existence. Just you see this catastrophic event, and then suddenly you're pulled back as um, as someone has put their hand on your shoulder to be like, "Hey, are you okay?" And you snap back to this reality.
I'm gonna. This probably activated fight or flight in him. So the moment the hand touches his shoulder, he's gonna try and grab it and throw it over his shoulder.
All right. Who wants to volunteer to be thrown over the shoulder?
Hold on. Wait. What happened? What?
Well, Mint is the least likely to check on him right
That's
now.
fair. That's fair. So, out of Kieran and Willow, who would have checked on him?
Hold on. Context, because apparently I had an internet connection issue there.
Oh, Varric, he just stops. What you guys see is he just stops, like frozen almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of you goes and touches him on the shoulder, and I'm letting you guys decide who that was.
Oh. Karen will do it.
Okay. So that would be a strength check against a dexterity check.
I'm assuming I'm the dexterity.
Yeah, you're the dexterity.
It's only a 17.
Okay.
Only.
I rolled pretty low.
And you said dexterity check, right?
Yeah.
Not dexterity save.
Not a save. I mean, just do a check.
That's fine. It'll be a 14 then.
Okay, yeah. So he does grab you and kind of pulls you over his shoulder. But since I'm not having you save, when he tosses you over the shoulder, you're able to land like pretty gracefully.
All right. Yeah, so when I land, I was going to turn around. I was like, what the hell, you lummox? What was that for?
He's reared back and ready to punch. He looks around, realizing he's back here. Like, you didn't just experience that where you were pulled into a wasteland and had to face off against an alternate version of you, and then when you touched, you exploded and destroyed everything within sight?
Nope.
Okay, I think that purple stuff messes more than just your body, and Kieran's going to walk away at that point.
Okay.
Mint silently looks down at the pouch containing the purple stuff, and he's like, "This is gonna be great."
I just love it.
Willow's gonna look at Varric and say, "Please stop doing that."
He startled me. I can't be held responsible for what happens to people that startle me.
Okay. Love that. Okay. So you're standing outside the door to this tavern inn. Varric, what do you do?
He's gonna do his best to put on a big bravado, big chest, walking in, making himself as tall as possible. Because normally when he goes into taverns like this, it's to like rest, recoup, and then also look for work. So he's going into that habit of just kind of puffing himself up, pushing the door open really super hard, and just stomping in up to the bar.
Okay. The bartender says, "What can I get you?"
Beef and beer.
Yeah. So he reaches behind him and pulls both of those things and just puts them in front of you. He looks at the others and goes, "What can I get you guys?"
Can I make an investigation or perception of what they actually have stocked behind the bar?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, what do you want me to roll?
You can do a perception just to see what they've got.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. I mean, you see, they've got like mead and beer. They have wine. They do have some clear liquors or liquids, which I'm, assume is like some sort of liquor.
All right. I'm just gonna say, give me, that clear one on the top shelf and put on his tab as I point at Varric.
Okay. He'll do it. He'll pull it down, slide it across, makes notations. He'll look at Willow and ask Willow what she would like.
I require nothing, thank you.
Okay. Then looks over and looks down at Mint and says, "What can I get you?" And he's going to look at you and be like, and he's going to turn and look behind the bar, which there is a large portrait of Mint hanging behind the bar.
I think Mint went offline.
Yeah, he did. I'm about to
say. When he comes back, he's going to try to come back. But yeah, so you see this. So everybody will see this large portrait of Mint hanging from behind the bar. And he'll look down at Mint and be like wide-eyed, like, So while we're waiting on that, what did the rest of you guys do?
For the drink I got, was it like a shot or was it like a?
It was like a
glass?
You get like a tumbler it's basically a shot, but it's in like a tumbler sized glass.
Okay.
Think of it more of like a double shot, like 2 knuckles.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just down in one gulp.
Okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. Not too bad for not your world.
Yeah.
Okay, Varric, you're eating and all that. What else are you doing while you're eating?
He's gonna look at the bartender and be like, "Hey, so I don't suppose you've seen any Goliaths around here recently, have you? Usually with a squirrely little magician."
Well, I mean, I saw you two in here like earlier.
Us, me and him?
Yeah.
Did we look any different than we look now?
Well, I mean, I'm a bartender. You all look the same to me.
You know what? That's fair. Did we say where we were going?
Upstairs. You got a room, I think.
Oh, that's right. I misplaced my key. Could you please remind me what room I'm in?
What's your name?
Varric.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, Mr. Varric. Yeah, you're in room 24.
He's going to push away from the bar and be like, "Praise Mint," and walks upstairs.
Praise be to Mint. And then up in this. Okay. So Varric's up and goes upstairs. What do Kieran and Willow do?
I'll follow him.
Okay. Kieran, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, let me just get that bottle," and then I'll take the bottle with me upstairs. And it's like, it's still on his tab.
Oh, of course. He'll put the bottle down and let him take it. He'll go back to bartending. So upstairs you guys go. You go to the second floor.
Yep, I'm just pouring glasses. I'd walk.
As you walk up, I love it. Okay, so Varric, you're heading up the stairs as you hit the second floor. The room starts at 20 and then 21, and then 22, 23, 24. You find room 24. What do you do?
He knows this place, and he knows the people here, so he doesn't want to cause a ruckus because that might hurt his potential for getting business in the future. So He's going to look to Kieran and Willow and be like, "Do you guys know how to lockpick doors? I don't have a key." I mean, and he pulls out his axe. I have my universal lockpick here, but I'd rather not use it.
Okay, so Kieran or Willow?
Don't have much use for doors where I come from.
And then it's like, I mean, I can lockpick in a way.
Oh God, what does that mean?
Go right on ahead.
Cool, we're gonna Eldritch Blast the door.
God.
Willow
right.
is going to, if she can react in time, she's just going to stop and knock on the door.
Oh yeah, he can't because he's doing like a big old wind up. So
Okay, so
Kieran likes to make an entrance. Kieran likes to make an entrance. That's why he was going to do that.
Okay, fair enough. So you knock on the door. You hear the unlocking of the door from on the other side. No. And the door slowly creeps open. Oh yay! Mint has returned to us. So before we get to that, let me get back to what happened with Mint. So, all right, Mint, are you there?
Yes.
Awesome. So when you guys were down at the bar, the bartender leaned over and said, "What can I get you?" But then before he could get the whole statement out, he went wide-eyed, and then he turned slowly to look behind him, and above the bar is a full portraiture of Mint. And he's just very much like, he turns back to you and he says, take anything you'd like.
Oh God.
He just kind of raises an eyebrow and then he nods and then he'll go and just kind of unsure grab a bottle and take it over to a chair, I guess, and sit down.
Okay. And everybody else went upstairs, just so you know.
Oh, okay. So then he'll go upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought they were all sitting at a table or something.
No, you're
Yeah.
fine. Oh, yeah. Varric went up and then followed by Willow. Then Kieran grabbed a bottle and headed upstairs.
Okay. Yeah. So he'll kind of just slowly nod and just grab a bottle and go up.
As you pass by, the bartender will go, "Praise be to Mint." And the whole bar does it too, because the whole bar sees you, and they're like, "Praise be to Mint."
And he kind of stops for a second and he thinks as he's going up, maybe I shouldn't go back home.
Okay, so then upstairs you go. You all get up to the second floor. You find room 24. It's locked. Varric's like, "I don't have the key. Can anybody lock pick?" Willow's like, "We don't have much use for doors where I come from." Kieran was rearing up to do Eldritch Blast on the door because he likes to make an entrance, apparently. Is there anything you want to do before Willow knocks on the door? Because she knocks on the door at one point. Is there anything that you want to try to contribute?
No, Mint will just kind of watch them.
Okay. So then she knocks on the door. We hear the locks unlock, and the door slowly creeps open. And we see Kieran's face as he pops out. So he's like, "Oh,
hey, traitor,
it's you guys."
Varric's is going to push his way in.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, and when you do that, you come face to face with yourself. very deja vu-ish. Very something you saw in a vision.
He's gonna keep a respectful distance from
Okay.
from main Varric.
So now you get to play both Varrics.
Oh no!
Nice.
So what does the other Varric, the Prime Universe Varric, what does he say? Or what does he do?
He'd probably look at the alternate Varric and be like, "You look fucking terrible." Yeah, I just had an axe embedded in my chest. I almost set on fire. So,
And the other
Um,
Varric, by the way, Prime
yeah.
Varric, has also been experiencing these, whatever they are.
oh, so there's no like, everyone's kind of keeping their distance then.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah, he's experiencing the same thing that you experienced.
They're gonna do that thing where they end each other's sentences, like, "So you saw the vision? Yeah." Where we were standing together? Yeah. And then we got pulled together? Yeah. Where we like touched and exploded? Yeah. We destroyed the city? Yeah. Okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page.
Love it. Okay.
He's just gonna look to like the ceiling and be like, "All right, I found him."
Then you hear the voice, tick tock, time is fleeting. Find the tree and return thee.
Druid, do you know where the tree is at?
Do I?
I mean, you know where it is in your world, but you have no idea where it is here.
And I'll say, "Oh, plot twist."
That's funny. Oh, plot twist.
Um. I hate to cast that. Um. Let's see.
Yeah, and main Varric is gonna look over at Mint and be like, "You're so well dressed. What's up with that?"
Mint will kind of look at him, and um, he'll say, "Another Varric that I don't know."
Okay, so
He's so
do
rude.
I
I
know
love him.
do I know what tree they're talking about?
Probably. I mean, you all probably know what tree he's talking about. You know he's talking about the Fendril
Okay.
tree.
So I'm going to say I will be right back.
Okay.
And she's going to go downstairs and exit the bar and walk out into the forest and try to find an animal to speak to.
Okay. Fair enough. All
and
right.
ask them
So
if they
you go
know
out.
and they know where the tree is.
Fair enough. Okay. So the first animal you come across will probably be like a field mouse.
Okay.
And it sort of sits there and it looks at you and you ask it.
Little
what?
one, I am looking for a great tree.
Huh. Well, to a field mouse, every tree is a great tree.
This would be the biggest tree you have ever seen.
Hmm. And he tells you Yeah. I think if you want to know, you'll probably need to talk to Mr. Owl.
Where can I find Mr. Owl?
Just look up, and you'll find him.
Okay. Thank you, little one.
You're welcome. And scurries away.
And I will look up.
Okay. You'll have to walk a little bit more. He's not right there. So if you walk a little further into the forested area, eventually you will find Mr. Owl. He is a gigantic great horned owl. He looks older, sitting on a branch. Ooh. Ooh.
Hello, great one.
And he does that. A one, a two, a three, three. Um, you're good. Willow is looking for an animal to talk to. So the owl is like, "Hello, what can I do for you?"
I am looking for a great tree.
Hmm.
A tree like no other here.
Ah, the great tree. Yes, the great tree is where you came from.
Where might I find this tree?
Just go back the way you came.
I don't remember where I came from.
Well, you're not going to find anything if you don't remember where you came from.
Very true. Could you
Just
assist me?
turn yourself around 90 degrees and walk away. You'll eventually find where you came from.
Okay. So I will turn 90 degrees. Am I heading back to the town or is it
Yes, you are heading back to the town.
okay? Well, I will just keep walking in a straight line.
So as
Thank
you
you.
walk,
Thank you, wise one.
of course, ooh, ooh, and he flies away. Buster Hush. Um, so as you walk out of the forest towards the town, right there in the middle of town is this gigantic ash tree.
Oh, there we are. And then I will go back and get the others.
Okay. All right. So you go back in. You go back upstairs.
I'll say,
Everyone's sort of there.
found it.
Oh, you found it? That was fast.
Okay.
How
I
far a
do
walk
have
is
my
it?
ways. Not far at all.
While keeping
I
his
I
distance from
believe
other
the
Varric, he's
man
gonna.
Okay.
I believe the man said tick tock.
All right. Well, since you know where it is, we'll follow you then. Normally, I don't follow druids, but I'll let it go in this case.
And
Okay.
I'll just do that little dog head tilt at you like,
Love it. Okay. So out you lead them out of the tavern inn.
mm-hmm.
Of course, as you all pass through Mint, everyone kind of like throws things at you, like shiny, shimmery things, like like jewels and gold and things like that.
Oh, he will absolutely. If they're throwing gold at him, he's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
psionically like they'll float near him and he'll collect them. Like they'll start stacking.
I love it. Okay, so yeah, they're like this, like all kinds of offerings to you. It's like all shiny, like jewels and gold and silver and anything shiny. Eventually, you guys will get outside of the tavern inn. As you turn to look at the tavern, you do see the tree is behind the tavern, sort of there. So
Okay,
you see
so he's gonna move
Phew,
with
hush.
other Varric towards the tree.
Okay. Okay. So you guys go around to the tree, and there it is. The trunk is there. As you all. So what do y'all do? So you've brought other Varric around. You're all sort of standing in front of this tree. What do you do?
Well, Kieran's going to take another swig from the bottle he's still holding on to, and he's going to look like, I don't know, maybe y'all need to touch the tree.
All right. Both Varrics, like on 3, 1, and they both put their hand at the same time.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Duh.
You both become overwhelmed, though. Actually, everyone becomes overwhelmed at this point. There is no stopping it. You all become afflicted by the visions of the world just destroyed. Seeing the two Variks touch and the explosion, you all are overcome by it. And then you snap back to reality. You just hear tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, after hearing that or seeing that, Kieran's just going to down the bottle.
Perhaps we should all touch the tree?
Okay. On 3,
Well, hold on. So when you say on 3, you mean 1, 2,
1.
3?
1, 2, we go on 3, or 1, 2, 3, we go.
Can I have a countdown for the countdown?
Oh my god.
So, as the two Variks are in close proximity of each other, you immediately begin to feel earth tremors. The sky begins to go from this sort of midnight blue and stars to almost this reddish orange with no stars. You see, as the world begins to shift,
That's not good.
okay. So what do you
Mint, save us.
He's like counting like a pile of money, looks up, what?
And then Kieran's just going to look at the group go like, you expected him to save us? Look at him. He's not even paying attention. As he sees mankind the money.
That's so
Which-
Didn't I already do that once?
I was like, Kieran's going to try and like lean down and like swipe some of the money.
Ooh. What does Mint do if he does that?
You'll see like his eyes will flick to his hand, and you'll see like just as you approach, he becomes wreathed in flame, and he says, "I'm not disappointed that you tried to steal it. You did such a poor job of doing it is what makes me upset."
Out of character, that's kind of hoping to roll on that one.
Okay.
This actually rolled ahead of time. That would have been a nat 20. Oh, well.
All right, I'm going to touch the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, Kieran will just say, screw it. We're probably going to die anyway, and he'll touch the tree.
Okay.
And then he'll say, but he'll look at you and he'll say, "I'll tell you what. You contract me those bones of yours, you can have this gold."
Yeah, he's going to look at Bit and just go, no.
You won't need them when you're dead.
Yeah, but I won't need gold either.
Well, yeah, but you can spend the gold now, and then I'll take the bones from you when you're dead.
Kieran's just checking
And
his
I
head.
and I won't kill you for your bones. It's a standard clause.
Now,
This is
so
a
now they're
very
going to get.
strange world.
I would say now they're going to start getting like legal big. He's going to go like, how do you? The fact you have to have a clause about not killing them to get their bones. It's like,
Well, everyone would just kill each other for the bones. Then the economy would completely fail.
wait, your economy is based on bones? Oh gods.
Decorated bones. He holds up a finger.
Is that a wedding band?
Don't worry about what it is.
I guess so much for till death do you part for whoever that belonged to.
So as you guys are doing this, you'll hear on the wind that voice comes back in, going tick tock, tick tock. Two mirrors cast the self same face, and doom shall walk through time and space. The world cannot bear both to stay. Thus one must live and one give way. Let one remain where roots have grown. Let one depart and walk alone. For should the pair together stand, ashes will fall upon the land.
I think we have to kill one of them.
No, we're not that drastic point just yet. Though I was also on the same page to a degree. So everyone but you, as he points to the Varric from this reality, everyone but that Varric touched the tree.
Okay? Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
Yep.
the prime Varric's going to touch the tree. Alternate Varric is going to step away.
Okay. And then everybody else touches the tree as well?
Yeah, Kieran still has hand
Yeah,
on it.
minimal
Okay.
touch.
So everyone's still touching. Okay. So when Varric of this world steps away, the world warps around you all and woof, you vanish.
Yes.
And Varric of this world, the world goes back to normal. As you-
Time to go find me a mage to punch.
As you stand there, I need to find a mage to punch. You hear a familiar voice behind you go, Varric!
No.
As we shift to now, let's see where we go now, shall we?
Oh, this is going to be good.
So as you this sort of warpy thing, you guys find yourselves thrown forward to the ground, and when you look up, one of you finds the vista very familiar, almost too familiar, like as if though you've been here many times. As we look upon the world of Mint.
Oh.
And before we stop, I want Mint, you can say one thing before we end the night.
It's about goddamn time. Seize them. And then he'll walk away.
Then that's where we'll end the night.
Just immediately going to seize them. Wow.
What did I do?
I love it. So when next we're here, which is next Monday, Varric, you will be playing Prime Varric now. So, but everybody else, you'll still be in your alternate characters, and we will explore Mint's world, or this alternate version of Mint's world. This should be fun. I'm excited. This one, I was kind of hoping this is the one we would land on first, just because I think it'll be freaking hilarious.
And the good news is I'll be back at my computer
Oh yay!
for the next one. So I'll be able to. Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool. All right, let's go around and tell everybody who we are, who we played, and what was your favorite part about tonight's session. We'll just do something fun. We'll go in reverse order. So Varric, it's you again because you shifted sides.
Hi everyone. I'm Nick. I played Varric and Varric. I you can find me here on well, we're still doing 2 on 2 off, right?
Yeah, so we'll be here next
Okay.
week, and then we'll be off 2 weeks.
Every Monday for the Mondays for that,
Yeah.
where you can see me play any. Well, hopefully this normal Varric. Normal Varric. Every other Thursday, I'll be at here playing Reign of Vecna, where I play Nero Aspengard, the Half Elf Storm Sorcerer. Need to drink water before I say that. And then every other Friday, you can see me on Kellen's channel, where we play the Stargate SG-1 campaign. I play Vigo Sigmundsson, the Viking scientist, who is currently being dragged off for interrogation. This is going to go great.
Sounds like it's going to be an amazing time. So, all right, let's go to. Oh, what was your favorite part about tonight's session? Did you already answer that? No, I can't remember. Sorry.
Honestly, it was Willow talking to the animals. I'm sorry. That tied with everyone throwing their stuff at Mint's feet. That
Yeah, that was
cherry
pretty
on
good.
top. Amazing.
It was so funny. I was like, oh, all right. Well, you've basically made him a deity here, so we're gonna just feed right into that. So, all right, cool. All right, Kieran, we are to you.
Hey y'all, I am Kel, also known as Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me here pretty much every Monday for either Orlea Origins or When Rise of Aria once we get both games back on track there. You can find me every other Wednesday, including this Wednesday on my channel for my Theros 5e campaign at God's Challenge, where the party gets to take place in the Rowan Games, which is like the Olympics. This is going to be interesting.
Very cool.
Oh. You can find me every other Thursday as well for Reign of Vecna. Play Meek, the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fucking fast.
Yeah.
And then you can find me every other Friday, as Nick mentioned on my channel as well, for my Stargate 5e campaign, where they are currently prisoners of Zapakna, who is the Goa'uld portrayed by Kevin Durant in the show. Remember the one who was
Oh yeah.
fuck, what was Apophis' son's name? Keldor.
Yep.
Keldor is like attorney for that one episode.
Love it.
But yeah, Viviga's getting dragged off for some fun with Zapakna.
Love that. That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. And then for favorite moment, honestly, it's going to be a bit of a tie. Both Mint related. The first one was just the absolute chaos they caused in the camp. I knew it was going to be chaotic on how Mint would bust us out. I was not expecting like, oh, we're going to burn everything.
Yeah, that was like, oh lord.
And then the other one too, when at the very end when we had that dialogue about currency, and Chris was like, "Oh yeah, I mean it's decorated." I was like, "Wait, is that a wedding band?"
Oh,
it's like, "Oh, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that." Love it. Fire. All right, Mint.
Everybody, I'll be here next Monday. I forgot what I was supposed to do. And I play Mint Organist, the Mind Goblin. And favorite moment. I think my favorite moments were the ones that challenged me to not behave like old Mint. So like when Lisa asked me for his dagger, like old Mint would be like, yeah, sure, here you go, you know. And I was like, okay, and just different things like that. I think were fun. I really did like the well, it was like a not a funny moment, but it was just the um, the evilness of that venom or whatever it is to keep
Oh
your
yeah.
victim conscious and stuff. I thought that was pretty sick.
Yep.
And yeah, it was pretty funny when everyone started just throwing stuff at this Mint, who was just like gonna start tallying, like just like, oh, I'll just start collecting all this, no problem.
Sure, I'll take that. Thank you. It's like, yes, worship me.
Yeah.
All right, Willow.
Hey everybody, I'm Lisa. I play Willow, a druid. You can find me on Monday nights here for Orlea Origins or Wind Riders of Aria when we come back. We will be back next week for another session of Origins. And you can find me with Kel and Nick every other Friday on Celtic's channel for the 5e Stargate campaign, where I literally have done nothing but been chained up the entire time, telling everybody to please shut up, and nobody's listening.
The
And
amount of immediate backstabbing that happened.
and oh my god, Kel has threatened to kill somebody before this whole arc is over, so we're all a little anxious about that.
Hey, I didn't know such thing. Besides, I technically did kill someone last session anyway.
I don't know. He's talking about funerals, so we'll see where that all goes. But that's always a lot of fun if you haven't checked it out. My favorite part was definitely the whole. I like this Mint. I don't like him, but I like him.
Yeah.
He's fun, and the whole rescue was just that was fun. Just seeing what he was going to come up with. So
That's fair.
Thank you. It was a
and
lot
the
of
fact
fun.
that the fact that the tree was like right around the corner, and why couldn't I see this giant tree?
Yeah.
Like, hello.
Because you were looking the other way. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's like, yeah. You were busy.
But I
You were
did
you
like
were
the fact that
preoccupied.
I could say, "Give me a minute," and then was able to walk back and say, "Found it."
Yep, that's true. Hey, I found the tree, guys. So, all right, cool. And of course, I am Will, the Halfling Wizard, the Chaos Facilitator for this incredibly talented group of people who have the honor of playing with every couple of Mondays here and there. But yeah, as we said before, Wind Riders will be back July 13th with our new arc and a whole new storyline. It's going to be crazy fun. We're super excited. We'll be introducing a new school of magic in the Surge system that is homebrewed created, which is going to be a lot of fun. But I'm not going to give any of that away. I want you to come back and see us on July 13th when we re-premiere Wind Riders of Aria. Check out our merch stores. We have lots of merch. Go check it out. As I said before, we have these big mugs. They're 15-ounce mugs. They're huge. I mean, that's my face in the mug. So massive. Again, this is from our one shot that Kel DM'd Jurassic Park. It's our to-do list mug, and it says my to-do list on it. Number 1, coffee. Number 2, avoid being eaten by a dinosaur. So, and we have lots of shirts and hoodies and stickers and candles and all kinds of fun stuff. Go check us out. You can find it here on our Twitch. Follow us on Twitch if you're not following us. We would love to have you as a follower. Go over to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can see other episodes of this show and Wind Riders and all the other shows that we run on the channel. We are doing down below, you'll see ticking across the bottom. We do have a Ko-Fi, coffee, whatever you want to call it. If you feel so inclined to donate, please do. We would love that. Anything that we get money-wise from our merch, from Ko-Fi, any of that stuff, it all goes back into the channel to help our players and DMs achieve what they need to achieve. We're also doing a giveaway, and we were supposed to pick a person at the end of May, but I've decided to pick one at the end of June. And we are giving away a box of the decks of many friends and foes. And the way that you enter that is by putting I'm in all caps in the chat, and we'll put your name in the drawing for that, and then we'll draw at the end of June and we'll send that out. The last thing we gave away was a deck of many things, which our very own Varric or Nick over here won and used apparently already. So yeah, so we're definitely we're giving that away. So yeah, get your names in there and yeah, enter the win. We're also doing a fundraiser, an ongoing fundraiser for Freedom Service Dogs of America, which is an organization that pairs veterans up with service dogs. And they're a great organization and great people. I've had conversations with them. So we're going to continuously try to raise money for them. So any little bit helps. If you'd like to support our veterans, we would truly appreciate that. And I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that might be everything. Now that I'm trying to think, I was like, did I forget anything? I don't think so. No, I guess that's it. All right, so we'll be back next Monday with the next installment of this alternate story arc as we go and explore the world of Mint, this alternate Mint, which should be a lot of fun. So make sure you join us next time. But until then, everyone, be cool, be groovy, peace out, and stay safe. Bye bye.
Tiny robes he's wearing so fine, in the tavern sipping on wine, knows the secrets of the old halfling wizard never told. Mystic wand and a pointed hat, talks to people about this and that, sneaky tricks and a wink in his eye. Halfling wizard makes the hours fly. Oh, halfling wizard in the night, casting spells to the moonlight. He can talk and he can know, in his world the magic grows. Down the road in evening light, he'll engage you, that's his delight. Readers of the stars he seeks, in a crowd he's sure to speak.